oppositional defiance disorder, ODD. Apparently, I've worked with it. Well, I mean, actually, my entire life, but I've had great success with it. I didn't even know what it was or what is going on with these people until I hosted a man right here. I mean, off and on for about 2 weeks or so. He told me that he has. Well, he's bipolar. Oh, I went to the club last night. What's up, y'all? I've got a guest from Turkey. I gotta get him on here. What's up? So, he told me he's bipolar, all that ADHD. You gotta realize something first of all, okay? Elon Musk, people consider him the richest man in the world, which he's broke, by the way. He's just a toy and puppet of banks and investors, you know. So he's got Asperger's, and he's ADHD. Obviously, he's just all over the place. Sometimes when he talks, he just kind of loses his mind. He's got all kinds of cluster B stuff, personality disorders, and obviously, he's had women just push him around. He's divorced once. He's got like 5 children, and of course, the founder of, I love this one. This is JetBlue. The founder, David Needleman. He has ADHD. He was diagnosed with that. Bipolar is Deion Sanders. I mean, a lot of people have this bipolar thing. It's very common in the United States of America because you don't have both mother and father there. But anyway, I haven't itched my nose yet. Usually I itch my nose. I just want to do it and get it out of the way. So I write to inmates. I mean, I talk about this, often all about the country, and I've noticed that at least now that I know what ODD is, and I've had this man. I was hosting this man. He's 21 years old. He's extremely homeless since he was, I guess, 12 years old. He doesn't know what it's like to live in a community, and this is extreme luxury as it is anyway. Everybody comes here is like, since you haven't seen the pictures in the golf course, it's nice here in the golf ball. Just right when I sat down, somebody got a good swing at it. It just feels good. People are out in your backyard hitting the golf ball. Good feeling. Every now and then I get a golf ball. I've got one. Hey, you hit it over here. It's mine now. So what we do in this society is, and it works. I'm appalled by our system, the prison system. We got more people in prison than all the prisons in the entire world combined here in the terrorist United States of America. But what else are you going to do with these people? They just don't fit into society. Society doesn't know how to deal with these people. Why have I had such success with ODD? And now when I look at it, all of the relationships with the women I've been with, the marriages, they're just extreme ODD. Not to this dude's extent. And everybody keeps telling me, man, you've been doing. They want me to have them stay longer and this and that. Well, first of all, we got association rules, and then on top of that, we got cameras everywhere. So it's like not even real hard that one. But then on top of that, it's like, you get to the point whereby it's just. I mean, you're like a politician. You're an extreme vagrant, okay? The ODD, you're not dealing with the person. You're dealing with the ODD. When you're dealing with these demons, demon-possessed people like these pastors and politicians, all these people, police, they are suffering from extreme ODD, as well as obviously the armed forces, but they are in their right place for their high conflict personality disorder. So that's why it looks like their disease of ODD is being tamed. The only way to work with ODD is to be extremely gentle and calm. You've got to be fully surrendered to it and let that disease do whatever the fuck it wants. That ODD went through, the person that got the demonic spirit of ODD went through shit as a child of typically, in the United States of America, the mother, single mom, just defying all that is any kind of authority. They may have been, the single mother may have been severely assaulted, not reporting their crimes. It could be assault of, obviously actual battery, hitting somebody, or sexual stuff, which is widely underreported. But why have I been able to? Why is it attracting to me, and why have I been able to deal with it so powerfully with the inmates? And I only recently learned that that's what it is. It's literally there's a specific area. And I don't want to block that, but in the area somewhere in the brain, you could look at mine. Okay, you can see my amygdala is damaged, so I have issues with regard to fight or flight. And a lot of people do this; they'll just freeze up. Like, okay, well, and you can see the MRIs. I'm telling you right now, if you were to look at a person's MRI, if a radiologist of a person who's got ODD or even OCD, I might want to go ahead and do that. I'm going to share this link, but an article that just came up on from my cousin about OCD, and there's a lot of similarities between OCD. Now, you got to have, in order to actually have ODD, OCD, an actual diagnosis of it under the cluster B kind of thing, is you got to match all these different criteria. Like, you defile that as authority in terms of parents, obviously, la policia, the laws, just the laws in general. Okay, well, the speed limit is 35. I'm going to double it. I mean, I do that. Okay, but I'm blind, and I'm blind. You're not supposed to. Well, I'm doing it responsibly, so that's why I can kind of get away with the whole blind driving thing. I just don't drive when I can't see. My eyes just do. I got LHON, and okay, so that's the thing. Why do I? Am I attracting it? It's a perfect fit for me because I'm reliant upon people. I'm reliant upon me being vulnerable and giving people opportunity. Being vulnerable, I have to surrender and rely upon other people. And on top of that, I have nothing vested in these fucking inmates except for the fact that I not so much a justice, but I just really, I love them. I want them to feel loved. You know, SMCC, you know, Stone Mountain Community Church is second to none when it comes to their prison ministry. And David, God, I love this man so much. And he's a player. He's a big time player. I've met so many women at the church who say, "Oh, he's my husband, David Jeremiah." You know, he's this is in El Cajon, which is just a few miles to the este of San Diego, California. I think it's called Turning Point. It's the national radio show, but that's why it's me being disabled. You know, the weakness, obviously, the fragility. And I have nothing, like I said, without having anything invested in this. Like, I want them to do this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck what you do, dude. Like, Latrell Sprewell, great example of this. Harold Miner, Antonio Brown. But the thing is, these guys are winning. They're going to do things their way. Michael Jordan had this issue, and Phil Jackson had to prove to him that his system, the triangle, was going to work. He said, "Listen, this isn't your team anymore." What the WTF? I'm Michael Jordan. This is like he's a rookie, second year. He got injured. He had a Jones fracture, and a knee issue. So then, that rookie year was what it was. Second year, all right, now he's better. And third, fourth, he couldn't get into the playoffs for a long time. I think it's because of the ODD. Same with the thing with LeBron. He's extremely passive aggressive. So much talent. Another one is Tracy McGrady. They're literally, you hear it. They're fighting these demons. You can't see as good over there, the tree. They're fighting these demons in their head. There's a lot of people that just like they're literally just like pushing it off, you know. So, and I'm telling you, anybody who runs into that, you just gotta leave it alone. Let the ODD, the disorder, do what it's gonna do, and on its own time. I mean, I talked to these inmates. My God, there's one guy in Ohio. In his mind, he's still just. I've talked about this before, but I mean, it's like he's still. I don't know what the point is. Like, it's just still just. And they just want to dominate and control. And there's nothing wrong with dominating and controlling everything around you. You just got in this country. You just and any culture, society, you got to respect others. Now, the ODD can go crazy and do its own thing off, on some island, by itself. And, Michael Jordan is a good example of this, whereby he can just do his own. Dennis Rodman, big time ODD, these are all ballers too, though. Rasheed Wallace. These guys win championships, y'all. Winners. This is a mentality. You got to win. You got to win. You got to dominate. And most people in this country, they like the victim mentality.